Hey everyone, alright, so I'm over here filming a couple of regular videos, but I figured I'd go ahead and update you as well. It has been a couple of days. It is now Saturday, October, I think it's the 25th, I think. I don't know, my phone is also my camera, so I can't really check right now. I think it's the 25th. And I did end up finishing A Love Letter to Whiskey, and I'm giving it 2 stars. I hated it. And look, to each their own. If please don't be offended if I like or dislike a book that you like or dislike. I mean no offense by it. This is just my personal what I enjoy reading. And so whenever I enjoy reading, I enjoy being happy and enjoying a book. I don't want to be so frustrated by the characters and by a book that I don't like what I'm reading, and that's what happened here. Once again, I've already mentioned spoilers for this, so I'm just gonna say spoiler again because I'd be frustrated if I didn't know what happened at the end if I had been listening to all these spoilers already. So you don't even find out that they get together until like the very last paragraph of the epilogue. That's how long it took for this couple to even get together. This book was less like happily ever after and more like parents who are divorced after 5 years and are fighting over their kids. That's what this book felt like to me. I did not enjoy it at all. I mean, it was like reading Emma Scott's book, that Bring Down the Stars or whatever it was. It was like reading an entire story about people dating the wrong people and not realizing it and not being together at the end. Like, I literally had to wait till the last paragraph. Like, I didn't even get a real happily ever after, in my opinion. Like, it felt like those two, with how screwed up their relationship had been, would have been divorced in 3 years. That's what it felt like to me. I didn't enjoy it at all. And so yeah, 2 stars. There went that one. Okay, so I started Boomtown, and once again, I don't know if I'm just needing a break from reading or what's going on, but I started reading Boomtown by Lanny Lynn Val, I think is her name. And I got 2 chapters in and I DNF'd it. The reason why I DNF'd it was because it had every fucking cliche there could be. I'm not kidding. So the first chapter was from her perspective, and she automatically talks about being a 25-year-old virgin. By the way, if you're a 25-year-old virgin, I salute you, because my ass loves sex, and I couldn't imagine waiting until I'm 25 years old to have it. So, you know, there's that. But anyway, she's a 25-year-old virgin who never goes out, never does anything, doesn't have a life. And one night, the only night she decides to go out, and oh, by the way, of course, she's one who doesn't know how beautiful she is and how all the guys love her. Cliche. Alright, so she goes out for the first time, sits down, and then it goes into the guy's perspective. And the guy is, like, immediately, like, enthralled by her. Knows within 3, literally, this was a quote, within 3 seconds, he knew he was going to have her. Really? Okay, so, but it went on to talk about him and his normal type, and how his normal type had perfectly done nails and had like flawless top of the line clothes, and that she was more of a regular girl. Barf. Okay, so I'm done with that book. I immediately went ahead and returned that back to my audiobook library. I said I'm not even gonna entertain that one. So I did go ahead and I picked up Mercy by Deborah Anastasia. That is the book that I got in my Bookworm book box, and I've started to read that one. And so far I'm only like 10% of the way through, but it's already better than I expected it to be. I have high hopes for this one now. I'm really enjoying it, so that makes me happy. And yeah, I'm going to try to find an audiobook that doesn't suck. Any recommendations? Because that last one took the cake. Okay, well, that's it for an update for me right now. It is a Saturday. I am off work. I'm just relaxing, hanging out. Honestly, I think I'm just going to take my mom to Walmart. You know, living it up on the weekend. Anyway, that's it for me. Hey everyone, so I may or may not have ordered 10 more books from the Bookworm box. I was so impressed with the 4 books that I got a couple of days ago that right after I immediately went and ordered 10 more books. And in 3 days it arrived. So I've got my 10 books and figured I would go ahead and open them and see what I got this time. So, while I'm doing this, I might as well just talk about the book that I'm reading. I am a little more than halfway through Mercy by Deborah Anastasia, and I am totally surprised by this book. I thought it was just going to be like another dark romance or even like a bully romance. From the looks of the cover, it looked kind of like a bully romance, and I am impressed. It's hilarious. It is about a guy who literally is tattooed like a skeleton. And it's his love story with somebody who he thinks saved him as a kid. It's another little girl, and she stood up to his dad whenever he was really young. And ever since then, he's kind of like stalked her. So, I mean, there is definitely some dark elements to it. And he is like a murder for hire type of a guy on the dark web. And it's totally interesting, but I'm kind of blown away because the humor and the actual, like the writing style is really good. I really enjoy this book so far. So far, it's a 5-star read for me. So, and like I said, I'm a little more than halfway through, so I have really good hopes for the end of this book. It's getting good. There's plenty of suspense. There's plenty of sexy time in it. I mean, it's a really good story. I've never heard of Deborah Anastasia, so I'm super impressed. And now I already know that there's a second book about Nyx is the main character in this book, and Nyx is best friends with a guy named Animal, and I love Animal so much already, and I know that this next story is about his like love story, so I'm already planning on buying the second book. Totally love it. And if you have dogs, then you understand. I'm sorry. I have 5 dogs, so if they're barking in the background, I really try to not film when they're barking, but every once in a while it happens, so sorry. All right, shall we get to the books? First one. Like I said, all of these are a complete surprise. They're just book in a bag. Good Times by Janet Aston. So far every single book I've heard of almost all of these authors, but I don't actually have any of these books, so I'm super excited. And like I said, every one of them are signed, and they're special cover or special editions with the Bookworm box. This looks really good. I've heard of Janet Aston. I've really wanted to read her stuff. Haven't read it yet, so now I have a reason to. The second book, like I said, they all just come in these little bags, is First Touch by Laurelyn Page. That looks really good. All right. $5 a piece. I am super impressed. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I may or may not want to go buy another 10 books. I'm getting addicted. I've really got to stop. I don't even know where I'm going to start putting books. I have so many. Oh my goodness. Okay. Deal with the Devil by Megan March. I have read this book. I don't own it. every one of these books are like $15 if you go and buy them on Amazon. And here, yes, you may not know exactly what you're buying, but for $5, like, this is such a good deal, and every one of them are signed by the author. So this is absolutely amazing. I am super excited about this. I'm so impressed with this book box already, and I'm just 3 books in. All right, book number 4. Web of Sins and Secrets by Althea Romig. I'm bad at names, guys, sorry. I have no idea how you pronounce it, but once again, I have heard of this author, and I love these covers. They're like kind of soft, and yeah, I like these covers. I'm so impressed. All right, book number 5. I got another one of more of you. This is the only reason I got 2 is because this is from the second box. The first box I also received this. If you do order more than one, they won't come as duplicates. So just wanted to give you that heads up there. Who knows? Maybe I'll do a giveaway if I get to 100 subscribers. We'll see. Love Online by Penelope Ward. I have read this book. I thought it was pretty good. It's really different, the concept of this book, because it is about a guy who falls in love with a girl who's a cam girl, and it's their story, and so it is really different. I did enjoy this book, though. I think I might have given it 4 stars or something like that. Anyway, but I have read this one, and it is good. And the next book. Ache, A Second Chance Romance by S.M. Soto. That cover is so pretty. Okay. This is also a second one that I got, Letters to Molly. I received a free copy of The Prince by Gillian Dodd again. And I have, what is this? Sirs Rising? Sirs Rise? I guess that's how you say it. Sirs Rise by Red Phoenix. I have Method by Kate Stewart. All right. Oh, they put in a couple little swag things. So that's really neat. Kendall Alexander. They've got some really neat little swag by them. And oh, this is neat. Handmade by the Bookworm Box Team with love. It's a little candle they put in, and this is just all 100% extra that they just put in with the 10 books, probably because of the amount that I ordered. That smells super good. So that's really cute. I enjoy that. And they put in a whole bunch of just different swag from different authors. Some bookmarks, little Penny Reed magnet. That is just too cute. A little pin that says, "Shh, I'm reading." That's cute. So this is my haul this time, and so definitely look into, if you're interested at all, look into the Bookworm box. As of right now, they do still have the book in a box or book in a bag thing. It's $5 per book. And I highly recommend, if you are wanting to do it, just to order several at one time like I did. That way you don't get duplicates, because every time I order, I'm now getting duplicates because it's a new box. So like I said, the more that you buy, the less duplicates that you'd have. And I adore every single book on here. I'm super impressed with the books that I received for $5 a piece signed. I love it. So I hope you guys enjoyed watching this. Hopefully you're not totally bored by this vlog. I know it's just a whole bunch of me talking about books, and I don't know, that's gotta be boring. Anyway, I hope y'all, sorry about the dogs in the background again. Today is October 28th, and I believe it's October 28th, it's Monday. And so I only have a couple of days left until October 31st. I'm going to go ahead and wrap this vlog up on the 31st, and I'm going to try to post it on November 1st. So I hope you all enjoy, and I will be seeing you in a couple of days, and I'm sure I will give you my final thoughts on Mercy by Deborah Anastasia. Like I said, so far it's a 5-star read, so hopefully it will continue to be. See you guys soon. Hello everyone, and happy Halloween. It's been a few days since I've updated, mostly because work has been just absolutely insane this week. And to be honest, I just haven't really done a lot of reading. I did finish Mercy by Deborah Anastasia, and I gave that a 4.5-star review. It's really good. You do have to suspend your belief in reality a lot to read this story, but it was hilarious, and it was just not what I was expecting at all, but in the best way. So 4.5 stars for that one. And then I am now 20% through with reading the ebook of Pestilence, and that is by Sarah Thalassa. I think that's her name. And it is so good. It's already making me cry, and you know what? I'm just gonna admit, I'm like a big baby who cries at like everything. Sorry, the camera's a little shaky. I'm holding it myself. I'm just laying in bed, being lazy. I've got to work tonight, so I like literally have no plans for Halloween, except for work. And obviously my ass just woke up. I'm exhausted. It is like 24 degrees here in Mill City, Oklahoma, and it was snowing yesterday, and yeah, it is freezing. So I'm going to spend the day relaxing, and I want to hopefully finish reading this book before I have to go to work tonight at 6. Hopefully work is slow, because for those of you who don't know, I work for Amazon from home, and I am really hoping that everybody is going to be out Halloween and doing, you know, whatever parties and kids stuff that they need to do, and not calling in. Is that too much to say? Is that too much to ask for today? Because I'm exhausted. I've had like 2 hours of sleep. I am so tired. But yeah, I'm going to read and relax for the day in bed, and then go to work. And I will focus on getting this video up tonight or tomorrow. So I will update you later on my reading. What's the matter, Bella? What's the matter, huh? What's the matter, Bella? I don't know how I get any reading done. What's the matter, Bella?
Okay, enough.
Hey everyone, okay, so it's a little later, and I just finished Petulance? Pestilence? Pestilence, I think that's how you say it, by Laura Thalassa, and I loved it. I read it all in a day. I highly recommend, 5 stars. It was oddly emotional. I bawled my eyes out. I don't know why. I'm a baby. I'm a baby, so that's a big part of it. But yeah, I completely bawled my eyes out during this. It was so good. Um, I'm immediately gonna jump into War. That's gonna be the first book I read this next month. So, I adored this story. I immediately went on to find out when the next 2 books are gonna be released. Like, I am living for this series. I highly recommend. You've got to go out and get this book. It's on Kindle Unlimited. Go out and read it. I adored this story. So that is my final update for the blog. Hopefully you enjoyed some little dog content and whatnot. Well, I hope everybody had an amazing Halloween. I went to work and then my internet decided it was going to have an outage in the whole neighborhood. So I ended up getting off work early, which was awesome because it allowed me to finish my book. And now I'm just hanging out, getting ready for bed. I'm gonna hang out with my dog Bella and read a little bit, and so I'm gonna go ahead and update this and get it ready to go, and so I will see y'all soon.